Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Look at that loading art. It's beautiful. Hey Lauren, good to see you. A little bit of a late start, so I've already fed Cleo. Just got a couple goals today. I want to do the 2 level 90 dungeons. The 2 optional ones. And that will unlock the expert roulette. So I can do that off stream. I like the new Reds at Han music. Very nice. Hey Tag, hey Yamidian. Welcome. Good to see yous. A good starting EX roulette set. Ah, cool. I look forward to seeing them. They're over in... there we go. Charlotte. When I remember names. Yeah, so there is the Little Ladies Day event, but I actually did that off stream yesterday, because apparently it runs out tomorrow, and I was starting to get anxiety about missing it, so I did that off stream. And I figured if it was really good, I could show it on my alt, but you know, it was alright, but I don't really think it's worth showing that much. So I'm probably not going to show events going forward. It's tricky to kind of fit them into stream schedules. Yeah, go do it. Go get your cute little crown. I'll give you a cute crown. And I did it on my alt too, so that he can have a... because he's a male Viera, and he can wear a cute little crown on the side. So, what we've got left to actually do in this game is... once I'll do these 2 dungeons today, and then next stream I want to do the level 80 class quests that I didn't get to do before, the level 80 Shadowbringers ones, which is Paladin, Monk, and Samurai. And then I want to start working on the role quests. Just about seeing if you can spot Alpha and Omega. I didn't see them actually. Are they in this event? I hope so. I should go find them. Yeah, so I'll do the healer role quests, the tank one, and the melee DPS one. And then later, once I've leveled Bard and Red Mage, I can do those 2 and finish off the set. And the other thing is the first wing of the raid tier, but that's apparently got a 565 minimum item level, so I'm not quite ready for that yet. So I need to do roulettes off stream to get the tomestones, to gear up for that. So yeah, not ready to do that yet either. That's about it, I think, until 6.1. Yeah, so there's not much left to do in this game at the moment. I've also got... I can show Blue Mage. I can do a Blue Mage stream showing the Blue Mage story. It's got some fun characters in it. Yeah, so for today we'll do dungeons. Okay, we've got this panic-stricken Loperite cutting the cheese. Okay, Crystal from Beyond I think is the raid series, so won't do that one yet. Yeah, these 2. Cutting the cheese. Welcome, Always Armoured. Ah, I'm glad you like the DMC4 LP. I'm still quite happy with how that LP turned out in the end. I'm glad I managed to finish it. Pandemonium is a little higher in terms of minimum iron level. Okay. Yeah, looks like... so the tombstone gear is 570, so once I get geared out in that, I can do the raid series. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Alright. That looks shiny. Ooh, materia. Oh, not materia I use, but it's still materia. I'm getting ready about learning what melds I want to do. Got a whole bunch of crit and some direct hit. Yeah, I'm starting to get ready for trying to find a raid group. That'll be fun. This panic-stricken Loporrit is desperate for the aid of an able-bodied adventurer. Melchan? Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible. Awful. An emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know, actually. They didn't say. But doesn't it sound simply dreadful? What I do know is that Buildingway has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry over to Cardonia Knolls with all haste. Well, what are you standing around here for? Away with you! Whatever the problem is, it sounds absolutely dreadful. I'm afraid you'll have to speak with Buildingway for the nub of this carrot. It's all carrots, all the way down. Alright. Going to the moon. Moon. That still looks gorgeous. Oh, it's this frickin' face. Don't like this face. Is this dungeon something to do with the face? We're learning about the face. You're here, and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate. Positively perfect. Except, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least, that's what I believed before speaking with Urianger. I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles, and so I began making changes. Small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine, the Big Cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of whole-field cheese. Delectable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way, and no other person, to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? The Big Cheese. Thank you, thank you. Head down to Smileton, and I'll see that you're let in. Smileton. That's a name. I'll see to it you have clearance to enter Smileton. Now hurry along. You have to stop the Big Cheese. You wish you could fish directly into the Zodiac pit. Ah, that'd be awesome. Smileton was to be a paradise for the people of Atheris, a refuge where every need is met, its inhabitants content and happy for all their days. But what is happiness? In pursuit of an answer, the Loporrits created the Big Cheese, designed to make manifest all they might need and more to fulfill the needs of their passengers-to-be. They were eager to please, perhaps too eager, and their plans became more fickle, each new idea a betrayal of the last. The Big Cheese now burrows toward the centre of the moon, a labyrinth of contradiction left in its wake. If left unchecked, its wanton pursuit of happiness may very well spell the end of the moon. Oh, silly Loporrits. Alright, well, guess I'll queue up. And we'll see what this dungeon's like. Yep, I'm gonna heal. I guess I could DPS too. I'll heal though. Let's see what the queue time's like. I'm assuming it won't be very bad for these dungeons because they're in their own roulette, so... They tried to make WoW garrisons, but less disastrous. Very good. Got some food I can eat. Pizza! Carrot juice. Don't need the XP, but the stats will help. Also, I can go show you all where some more of the secondary scions were. Some of them are hanging out in the hot springs in Kugane. Stupid sexy Rugadin. He's wearing... feels like he's wearing nothing at all. This isn't a great day for the hot spring because it's raining, but hey. They're here. Isildur got to hang out with his friend Homai again. Melchan, are you enjoying the hot springs as well? With such a lovely view, I admit that I have a tendency to linger over long. Grandfather and I will remain in Kugane for a time, but after that it's off to Doma, where we'll make our way to Nagsha as planned. The Eastern Alliance was kind enough to handle the arrangements, and it looks like our guide is to be someone named Otori. Oh, how I've longed for another adventure like this. Otori. To think I lived this long without knowing the absolute joy of hot springs. They say these waters can even help relieve soreness in the legs. Perfect for a well-travelled adventurer like myself. I am thrilled to see Isildur and Aliane enjoy the hot springs so. When they told me of their plans to travel beyond Kugane, I knew their first stop had to be here, in these rejuvenating waters. They're having a good time. Just waiting on a tank. Always tanks. Suppose I should go update my auctions. I spent a lot of money doing Eureka stuff. Oh yeah, I made more progress on my Dark Knight Eureka Relic. Pyros Guillotine. It's on fire. Help! My sword is on fire. Forever. It's a very busy spell effect. Yeah, it's not quite done yet, so this is the final one of the third area. There's another area to go that I haven't started on. Made a lot of progress with it though. I do like how it leaves like a flame trail as I'm running though, that's cool. Now, I was buying there's some rare drops from certain rare spawns in there to get an optional thing, and I was trying to collect them because, you know, I do silly stuff like that. So I bought Yin Yang's tissue and Lanebrook's dice. I need Skull's Claw, but that one's really expensive, so just keeping an eye out for prices. 8 million. Nah, no thanks. I don't want it that bad. Really neat on Machinist, Red Mage, other classes with flips. Oh, I'm gonna have to make one for Dragoon, aren't I? I'm gonna have to. Dig out your Pyros. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to see what ones you've got. Yeah, there's my little relic collection. My fully completed Zodiac weapon, the Archer weapon. And I did only the first stage of the Dragoon one, just because I wanted the glowy lance, and that was an easy way to get one. There's my Bosnia weapon, which I haven't done anything yet, because I haven't done any Bosnia. I'll be upgrading that once I'm done with Eureka. And there's my completed Anima weapon, which is the Heavenswood relic. Oh, it's pretty. Hey, Euro-chan. Black Mage Zodiac. Ooh. Yoichi was your first Zeta. You swore it would be your only one, but that didn't last long. Aww. Yeah, in Eureka, I saw a white mage who had a completed Zodiac weapon, and it was really pretty. I might have to make another one. Why am I doing this to myself? It was really pretty, though. So I'm probably going to start building that white mage one, too. Yeah, so for the Stormblood relic, the Eureka, yeah, I'm building the Dark Knight one. I've got a start on the Ninja one. Where is it? Where's Ninja stuff? There it is. Just because I had a bunch of leftover crystals. So that's only like the second stage of that. It's not even glowy yet. I'll be building more of that one though. And I'm making the Dragoon Anima weapon because I need something to put my tomestones into, because I bought everything with tomestones now, with poetics. I've even got all the orchestrion rolls and stuff. So I might as well throw it into anima weapons. Anima weapons are basically just a pit you can throw poetics into. So I'm partway through that. Relic weapons, they're kind of fun to collect. What does this look like? Do I want to keep this? Eh. Not really. Don't really have the space for it. Still waiting on a tank. The Smileton. Clearing out some weapons I don't need anymore. I'm probably going to want to give that to my retainer, actually. Once he hits level 80. Hey, dungeon! Smileton. Ah, this is where this music's from. Hi. Where's that phrase? It's my first time. This is my first time here. Oh, I love the Lalafell's outfit. Oh, this place is cool. Why are these buildings sideways? What in blazes is wrong with these doors? Oh, faces. Not sure about that. Oh god. This place is a fun ride already. We've got to fight lunar tenders. Aww. I'm free, I think, I hope. Good luck, Lopperit. You've led us in circles again, you fat-tailed idiot. Well, your mother smells like cabbage. Why would you say that? Apparently that's a really nasty insult for Lopperits. Wait, do they have mothers? I thought their mother was Heidelin. Rude. Smiley Thinker. That's a good mob name. That horrible face. Yeah, I saw the faces from afar. They're, yeah. It's a security system, apparently. Face. Welcome to Smileton, intruders. Please enjoy your stay. It will be very brief. I'll follow you. Off my lawn. Seems a bit rude. Upside down? Uh-oh. Lines of fire. Alright. I didn't feel like dealing with that mechanic. So I hit shortcast. Face hurts from frowning. Will take increased damage if hit by frowny face again. Face hurts from smiling. Okay. I don't understand. Ow. I see. You get... Okay, yep. You get hit by them regardless. I see. I see. I get it now. We're not dodging AoEs, we're picking which one to stand in. Yeah, it took me a little bit to understand what was going on there, but now I understand. Hey, Light Cecil. Hey, Walken. Welcome. I really like the look of this dungeon. Smiley kisses. Treasure. Nom. Ooh, materia. This dungeon looks really cool. Lovely. Boom. Pretty lovely. Treasure. Frame worker. Oh yeah, didn't need any food. It'll be fine. Initiating extermination protocol. Okay, that's just an AoE. Print workers. The printed workers broke down from the force of their own attacks. Oh, are they gonna both do that AoE? No? Okay. They're just gonna jump. Lovely! Nice. Treasure. Aiming ring. Where's the healing rings? Hey, counting? Good to see ya. Easy dungeon? Nice. Under construction, sorry, I think was the name of this. Yeah, under construction, sorry. Excellent. Smiley dynamite. Ah, cool. Sounds healthy. Oh, that was a donut. Treasure. Happy Street. .3D printing, like creation magic, but with more swearing. Nice. Treasure. Yes, grab the treasure. Oh, so this is the digger. You pull the boss while I'm watching the cutscene, that's your fault. Ooh, it looks cool. Smile Maker, the big cheese. It's a good name for a boss. Oh, they waited for me. Thank you. You have entered the killing zone. Please stand by for bomb detonation. And remember, safety first. Gonna follow these people. I see you. The conveyor belts are pretty cute. Oh, it's got a laser beam too. Rude. I've been authorized to eliminate all visitors with extreme prejudice. Apologies for the inconvenience. Oh yeah, I have a lily bell. Put down my pretty flower. It's not very good, but I'm going to put it down anyway. Yee! Owie. Owie. Blood Lily! Violent discharge. Nice. That was fun. Yeah, that was a cool dungeon. Hey Kizuna, welcome. In Smileton, we do everything with a smile. Very good. Hey, that was a Wondrous Tales duty. Nice. Thanks. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. There you go. Oh. Bye. A very nice looking dungeon. The music is a drop from that boss. Ooh, I've got to get that music. I must have it. .3D printing is bad. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, the arrows were a neat little gimmick. Building away. You're back. What happened to the big cheese? Blew it up. It's gone? I suppose it's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese its architect. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy, and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, and every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of Aetheris happy, and look upon their smiling faces. You still can. Take your time, think things through, and all will be well. Have you considered visiting residential areas on Aetheris for inspiration? Yes, that one. Go to Aetheris. Now there's an idea. I mean, sure, Urianger has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. What if you called it the big carrot? Housing glitches. An interaction between a bunch of NPCs. Ah. Oh, the one about, yeah, your mother smells like a cabbage. Yep. That was a good one. That's a fun dungeon. Got lots of accessories. Put some of those on my tank. Nope, don't throw it away. It's useful. Alright. That was quick. Not even 5 o'clock yet. Go do the other one. Keep forgetting where Shylayan is in the teleport menu. Yeah, what? Yeah, oh, that's what I was thinking when we got to that point. Isn't Hydaelyn their mother? Or did they just say that Hydaelyn smells like cabbage? That's pretty rude. Moral, there was a moon rock man. What if she does? She could. Maybe that's why the other one was so shocked. Yeah. How could you say such a thing? Ooh, this picture for this one has me very interested. Where no Loporrit has gone before. Jamming Way is in need of your brains and brawn. Mostly the latter. Melchan! You are Melchan, yes? Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. You see, there is a most pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Jamming Way. I had the honour of serving as the communications officer aboard the Ragnarok. So anyway, to the matter I spoke of. It began the other day when my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to send a reconnaissance probe to Ultima Thule to investigate the environs. Imagine my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with a most urgent and dire distress signal. A distress signal from Ultima Thule? Now, even after you and your companions mercifully put an end to the threat of the final days, surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further, but there's no telling what dangers might await, and I'm a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me at Thormazane, so we may boldly go where you have gone before. Thank you. Ah, this is an Omega-based dungeon. Okay. Yes, it is weird having other things in the other section now. They can just put all sorts of weird stuff here. This page could get rather long depending on what other stuff they add in future expansions. Ishikawa once voted for Omega as her favourite FF character. Ah, cool. And apparently there's going to be some kind of Omega side quest in 6.1, so that could be cool. Do we have enough ether to fly all the way there and back again? No questions. It's the dads! Hi again, dads. I would love more areas in the world unsundered. More. Melchan, I knew you'd come. Clearly, we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Anyway, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that, fortunately, will not require the massive quantities of ether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hells if I know. Whether it is a parting gift from Mother, Or perhaps a manifestation of Meteon's true desire. This vessel is strongly connected to Ultima Thule. So strongly, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. Sure, why not? Is this making more sense to you now? No? Well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side, and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. Hand wave, yep. Don't question it. This music. See? The Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did, and does, back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other, however, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well. And so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omicron, not far from here. Let us hope my automaton friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. Full-on song as the zone music. I think this is. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good song. Crib. Crib. Time for crib. Tomorrow and tomorrow as a theme. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oop, I'm too far down. Yeah, the lyrics for this are so wonderful. Reading database. Organic life form identified as Angora Melchan. Initiating standard greeting protocol. Hail, Melchan. Ah, Melchan. This is my precious reconnaissance automaton. And yet, it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of sockets! What in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my oh-so-valuable automaton? Completing logic circuits. N7000 categorically denies the accusations of this hirstute organism. An advanced life form such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you... Wait, what is this warning you speak of? Initiating simplification. To explain in imprecise terms that your crude mind might comprehend, some time after the organic life form known as Melchan here came in contact with M017, the Omicrons noted an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt a reaction to Melchan and her companions defeating the Endsinger. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command. Live. Aww. No, I didn't pick that one actually. I've had enough of you. That seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? This message reached the sensors of Stigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your eminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. Can't produce weapons if you're exploded. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. Can't produce weapons if you're exploded. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Stigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade it that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life forms proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment, simulating its memories of war. You must traverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. What do you say, Melchan? Leave the fighting to us. I suppose it's worth a try. It can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right. Can't be any tougher than Omega. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Ooh. I can't say I completely understand what's going on here, but at least it's progress, yes? Sure. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Stigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honoured and will do its utmost to maximise the probability of success. Are you saying you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The flea-ridden lifeforms evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. The Stigma Dreamscape. Ooh. This unit wishes you success, Melchan. Your planet is so quaint. It would be a shame if Stigma 4 were to reduce it to cold, lifeless debris. We're quaint. Good luck in there, Melchan. And don't worry, I'll be keeping a close eye on this hunk of scrap metal to make sure it doesn't mess anything up. Stigma Dreamscape. For the first time since the fall of its civilization, the warmongering Stigma 4 is awake, its unbeating heart set on conquering a distant star. Yours. Omicron N7000 believes that the most effective means of deterrence is to convince its subconscious circuits of how poorly it would fare against Hydaelyn's champion, and has opened a path to allow you to implant a pseudo-memory of just such a contest. Thus does it fall to you to answer the question of what do matrices dream? Very good. Alright, this should be fun. Live, says the supercomputer. Oh, here's a pop. Oh yeah. Yes, the music. Hi. Chicken tenders. Projection into simulated memory confirmed. You now witness the final war between our kind. With the Alphatron star's resources depleted beyond hope of sustainability, we were on the brink of destruction. Sure. They had a civil war. Jeez. At this time, Stigma 4, then known as Alpha 4, was positioned in the weapons manufactory facility ahead. Right, he was right. As part of the faction favouring subjugation of other stars, it created units for the upcoming invasion. Ooh. Your presence has been detected. Sentinel units approach current coordinates. Oh, that's so cool. Command sector. Right, he was right. How dare you do an AoE? Rude. I'm trying to spam Holy 3 as hard as I can. Stigma 4 detected. Eliminate the unit guarding it and destroy its core. Proto Omega! Oh my god! Look, it's cool! It's Omega! It's got even more guns! Does it need all those guns? Oh! Chemical missile. Clunk. Squished me. Not very nice. Missiles. Owie. Cannons! Eee. Oh, okay. Not sure why that exploded. Oh, cool. A mini Omega fight. Stigma 4 has initiated evasive action, establishing connection with the next memory region. This memory region reflects our people's first encounter with another star, the subjugation of Gordona. Our objective was to obtain the rich mineral resources of the asteroid belt. Is that an upgrade? I already have that. Rip. Feed my lily. Feed it. Lord Lily. I love White Mage. They just explode on their own. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I know I've missed stuff in chat. Try and catch up after this. Boss. The Lambda unit before you was produced in Gordona with local materials, as became our standard operating protocol. Arc Lambda. Whoa, whoa. Nyom, nyom. Oh, that's rude. That is rude. Owie. Extremely rude. I have a Blood Lily. Just for that. I mean, I was gonna Blood Lily you anyway. Oh. Interesting. Yum. Yum. Yeah. Keep forgetting about my bill, my lily bill. Oh well. Retreated to the next memory region. Pursue with all haste. The Dragon Star! Cool! This memory is of our conflict on the Dragon Star. The Dragon Star. Dragons. The Dragon's assault has created a breach in the barrier. Infiltrate the facility. Let's go! MP problems. I haven't really done enough actual difficult content. I haven't in the easy stuff I've been doing. Oops, my renew was still active. Sorry, tank. Omega frames. I'm sorry, is that I just realised that's a cyborg dragon. I didn't notice the cool cyborg dragon. I mean, that's pretty messed up that that's what they did to the dragons. But it's a cool design. Aha! We found the core. Bum 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 bum. Eyeballs. Siege Matrix Stigma 4. plan for what heal you're going to use when. Okay. That sounds cool. I can't wait to get into stuff like that. Intruder detected. Analyzing potential for knowledge acquisition. Affirmative. Transferring Omega unit to present coordinates. Oh, hi! There's an Omega here. We'll just fight on both. Why not? Self-destruct! Rude. Recalibrating threat levels. Deploying Draconic Specimen. Dragon. Ah! New rocket-propelled armaments. Transformation sequence. Oh, that's rude. It's extremely rude. This is a pretty cool boss. Mind hack. That sounds friendly? That's probably fine. Oh! Damn, that was a rude combo. Thankfully we have a red mage. Thank you! Hi! Uh-oh. Nice. That was a cool fight. Clunk. The world shakes. Thanks all. That was a good dungeon. Or yeah, I get Mind Hack, I just didn't realise it was going to do a donut AoE right away. Oh, they're gone. That was a cool dungeon. I really like that one. It's great how much of a visual treat these are. I'm back! Oh hey, orb! Awaiting orders. We brought the orb back. Oh, Melchan, I knew you could do it. N7000 and I were monitoring your progress the entire way. Operation status, success. Stigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. N7000 submits new orders to Stigma 4. Stigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units, and initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. Ooh. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.999924634% probability of resulting in utter annihilation. N7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeball! Oh, my dearest N7000, I must apologise for all those times I called you a sack of bolts. Why, you're the most impressive military information and operations unit I've ever met. This unit expresses its gratitude to the hero Melchan and the soft-looking organic life form. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. Soft-looking. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions, preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. Aww. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Melchan. Say something and set this bolt head straight, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? The shutdown would be inconsistent with the order Sir gave you. It would be inconsistent. She's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. But what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations? Civilizations that you might simulate for the edification of those who live now? Ooh. Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when that task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? Big think. Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe? Had a bot, did we? Thank you for banning that tag. Set up for the 6.1 thing. Yeah, I'm really curious what that 6.1 story is going to be. Back in Old Charlayan, there's a fine establishment called The Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Melchan delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for other civilizations Meteon found? This unit finds the furry lifeform's suggestion difficult to process. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. It is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Precisely! See? I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of here, Melchan, do you know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? Nearby? There's an empty structure that might be suited for it in the necropolis. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Oh, you're just going to make a cafe here? Sure. I feel like I missed something there. Oh, the unit's opening a cafe. That's cute. Hopefully make this place less creepy. There's a nice cafe there. A cafe at the end of the universe, yes. Custom delivery, yeah. That would be cool. Initializing cafe security system. Defenses engaged. Oh god. That bounce is terrifying. Analysis indicates that in order to obey the primary directive, live, it will be necessary to establish cooperation with other civilizations. This unit has taken the liberty of accessing Stigma 4 and simulating a highly advanced war machine from Gordona. Do take care not to be annihilated. Love it. Well, would you look at that? A spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey grey dust. Best of all is the view of that massive dead star that Meteion was lurking in for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love this. Think about it. It's poetic. The very place where hope was nearly extinguished forevermore, now a beacon of it. This unit has still not fully processed the concept of a cafe, but will simulate elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. That'll be just fine, N7000. You focus on what you do best, and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know I learned a thing or two about preparing and serving victuals and beverages in my time at the last stand. Not to mention that I've come up with the perfect name for our new establishment. The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? This unit is unable to process this statement. It must defer to the furry lifeform's judgment. I'll take that as a yes. Now, we had best get to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're ready to open for business. You're more than welcome any time, though, Melchan. Oh, and please tell the other Loporrits I'm not dead. That's cute. Cat cafes, yes! Cat cafe! Cat cafe. Data collection and analysis in progress. Please stand by until the next replication process is complete. This unit welcomes Angora, Melchan, and reports that this unit is currently in the process of observing the residual energy exuded by the dead star. This unit's next task is to analyze this data and utilize it in recreating remnants of lost civilizations from the depths of Meteion's memories. A cultural salvage operation, if you would. Oops. Well, if it isn't Melchan, welcome to the Last Dregs. I'm afraid we're not open for business quite yet, but feel free to make yourself comfortable. Is there anything I might help you with in the meantime? Ooh. My, what a curious question. Surely you remember your old friend Jammingway, erstwhile communications officer on the Ragnarok? These days, I serve as the proud proprietor of this fine establishment, along with my cohorts N7000 and Stigma 4. Together, we endeavour to revive memories of civilizations lost to despair and calamity, and shine the light of hope you and your companions brought forth upon worlds far and wide. Why, this is the Last Dregs. Put simply, it's a cafe at the end of the universe. A place where travellers can drink in the sight of the spectacular dead star at Ultima Thul's heart, and also a variety of beverages. The name is of my own creation, inspired by that of the Last Stand in Old Charlayan, a lovely establishment I often patronised, and the refreshments we serve. It's a truly ingenious idea, if I do say so myself. which I do, to be clear. By accessing the memory of Siege Matrix Stigma 4 and other data, my assistant N7000 is working to simulate denizens and artifacts of fallen civilizations, that we might share their stories with our guests and become a beacon of hope to all across the universe. This is cute. Yeah, it actually was a Hitchhiker's reference. That's great. Excited about the fact we're getting the chance to drop the entire Warrior of Light title and go back to being an adventurer again. Yeah, just a humble little adventurer. Ancient civilizations. Ooh. Yeah, this definitely feels like there's going to be more expanding here as we collect more knowledge. Tell me about Gordona. According to the records stored in Stigma 4's memory banks, Gordona was the first civilization that the Omicrons encountered after achieving interstellar travel. Though the Gordonites themselves were known to be silicon-based life forms, the invaders from the Alphatron star mistakenly concluded that Gordona's war machines were, in fact, the true leaders of its civilization. They were thus deemed a threat and summarily eradicated. As for the physical forms and culture of the true Gordonites, further research and analysis is required. Wow, they didn't actually know anything about the Gordonites. Last Dreg security protocol initiated. Any intruders will be eliminated. Repeat, Last Dreg security protocol initiated. Eager to see what becomes of this area. Yeah, sub-menu and everything, yeah. Oh, that was cool. More accessories. And now I should have access to the expert roulette. Nice. 3 stars. That tells you what's currently in the roulette. Very nice. Yeah, well, that's all I was intending to do today, but it's only been an hour and a half, so we could go do the other class quests, the level 80 ones. Finish those off. That would be nice. Alright, let's go do Paladin. Which I'm assuming that's over in order. The developers couldn't be asked to make models for the aliens. Paladin. Gotta fix that glamour. I don't have a glamour plate for Paladin at the moment. Not enough plates. The smirk. Just fix my glamour. Me. Okay, still got 62 prisms. What patch were they adding more plates? Was it 6.1 or 2? I need more plates. I need them. Some of my classes don't have plates at the moment because there's not enough. I don't even have any for crafters, gatherers. Would you like the decorations here for the Little Ladies' Day? Lovely cherry blossoms. Adventurers Guild. Oh, you have like a little picnic under the cherry blossoms. It's really cute. Really nice decorations. There's something else I wanted to check. I don't remember what it was though. I'm sure it wasn't important. Celebration of spring. Ah, okay. Yep. That would make sense. Look how many Endwalker quests there were. Oh. What a good expansion. Quest progress. I wonder what that was. It's 11 cutscenes. I have no idea which one it would be. Let's try 6. That's after we kill him. It's 4. Okay. This must be the big punch up at the end, or... What is this one? Short one? Yes, that's a good riff. I love the main theme of Endwalker. This might be a long cutscene.
No matter where we flew, we couldn't find the answers, Herm. Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your word. May we please... Yes, I can see them. So many people.
Yeah, the final encounter line is very interesting.
What they live for. You gather pieces of happiness. On and on it goes.
Welcome and welcome.
That which Hermes sent us to find.
Little spark, how long you've wandered, burned bright as a star.
We created it.
Oh, I have awaited you patiently all this time.
Like a field of flowers, Pat. Thank you for guiding me here.
Now sing with me once more. Share of your
And so,
far greater than memory.
no expression of regret will but if you would allow it, of the beauty of light when of a dream From the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow,
Oh.
life will spring forth once more. Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
Oh. Love Meteon.
One day, life will fill the universe. How, I do not know. After all, miracles. I will create a path back to your ship. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them. Then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero. Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as I learned in Alamigo, stronger than any I have faced. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know, and it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy.
So what I'd actually wish is that you got to actually choose to walk away and not fight him, because I was never interested in fighting him or rematching against him.
Those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. But there is more to you than that. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to such pleasures.
Which option was it you wanted? Yeah, I do wish there was a choice to just say no and just walk away. Top one, okay. Yeah, that's true. We did with... yeah, that's true. That is a good smile.
Acceptance at long last. The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars.
Oh, the music's so good. Every step we take. Come back, I want to hear the music. Oh, gone. They need to add just a button here. Just do the fight again. Just click, do the fight again. It's a really good fight. I hope they manage to get something like that working in the future. That was a great fight. Okay, Paladin is probably over at, what's his name, Jinlin's? You can choose a character in Horizon Zero Dawn. You can choose whether or not to join a deathmatch. You break their heart if you refuse, though. Aww. Hey, Mushius, welcome. Yeah, I'm glad they're adding the new game plus for Endwalker stuff. It's just you'll probably have to play through a lot of stuff to get to that fight. You'll probably have to do all of Ultima Thule again. It would be nice to be able to do it though. Where am I going? Upstairs. Chamber of Rule. Played yours as a thrill seeker. Okay, yeah, that would have really fit your character. Genlands. Hello. Level 80 Paladin. So the 70 stuff was that fun little tournament arc. Where they just brought back a ton of other characters. That was fun. Yeah, we fought, what's his name? The guy from the Gladiator quests. Aldous. Worth fighting for. Genlands has something, or someone, on his mind. Ah, if it isn't Melchan. How fare you, my friend? Still keeping up your trading, I trust? The Sultansworn have not been idle either. Seeking ways to better serve our nation, we have joined hands with the Gladiators Guild. We train with one another, helping to hone each other's sword arms. The guild even dispatches its members to assist us in guarding the palace. None of this would have been possible without First Sword Myla's cooperation. She is a dedicated woman, dedicated to her art and to her own, and I have the utmost respect and admiration for her. So it was with deep concern that I noticed that something troubles her of late. Whereas before she was amiable, she has become given to brooding silences. I considered offering to lend an ear, but as a relatively new acquaintance, I did not wish to appear overly familiar. But you, Melchan, you are her closest friend. Well, close friend, sorry. Will you not seek her out and inquire after the source of her consternation? Is it Aldous? It's probably Aldous again. As I mentioned, something seems to be troubling First Sword Myla of late. If you have a moment, pray seek her out and inquire after the source of her consternation. You did Shadowbringers on New Game Plus for screenshot purposes, and it was exhausting. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, trying to get like the light back into areas. Oh, and that weather effect from the end of 5.3. Ah, I would love if I could flick that on whenever I wanted. You'd probably have to do a ton of stuff to get back to that again though, wouldn't you? Hello. Hi. Oh, it's you, Melchan. It's been a while. What brings you here today? Genlands is worried about you. Is everything alright? Jenlins is worried about you. Don't have to interact with Solzagel again? Good. He is? Gods, was I being that obvious? Forgive me. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's kind of Jenlins to worry about me. You see, it's Aldous. He's returned to Uldar. He's been pardoned, so he has every right to be here. But it's just... I just don't understand what's going through his mind. Oh-ho! If it isn't the very woman I've been longing to see. Greetings, Melchan. You look well, for someone who's been raising hells the world over. You a samurai now? I see my attire intrigues you. When I took my leave after the All Cup, I believe I said something to the effect of still having much to learn. That's what I've been doing. Learning. I remembered the elderly samurai who was making short work of our gladiators, and so I decided to journey to the Far East and train in his style. Ah, reference to Musasai. You never cared for convention or tradition. Is it any wonder we're confused to see you actually look the part? Heh, I suppose you're right. But you have to admit, Myla, I look pretty good in this. You became a weeb. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Mia. I definitely will not Google that. So, Melchan, how about you and I have a bout? For old time's sake. ... Gladly. Who was his ward apprentice? I don't remember. Oh, yep, no, I remember now. Good question. We're of a kind, you and I. When we see a mighty foe, we can't resist the urge to test ourselves. Shrug. Now, as much as I fancy a rematch in the Colosseum, we'll have to settle for a humbler venue this time. Let's see. How about Scorpion Crossing, outside of the Gate of the Sultana? There's space there, if not a lot of people to watch our glorious match. Oh, don't you even think about fighting in the city. If you must feed your vanity, I'll attend as witness. At the very least, I can explain the situation to the Brass Blades, should they appear. Thanks, I appreciate it. Just inviting herself along. And there you have it, Melchan. I'll see you at Scorpion Crossing. Guess he's a samurai now. I can't believe this. Go on ahead, Melchan. I'll follow in a moment. Yeah, what was the name of his ward? Don't know. Doesn't even say his name. Yeah, well, they never named him. Aww. Rude. Probably got adopted by someone responsible. We can hope. Relax under the cherry blossoms. Oh, by the way, is there a mount for getting all level 90s? Is it a good one? I hope he's satisfied. I've been looking forward to this. Come, my friend, let's begin. No mount? Aww. A hat. Aww. I want a mount. Sad. Just gonna stand there. Impossible. How? How did you become so strong? Found something worth protecting. Found something I couldn't bear to lose. Something worth protecting. You journeyed to another world and found something you wish to protect. Aldous? What's the meaning of this? There's no point. As I am, I don't stand a chance against Melchan. Oh. I would have liked to beat him up. You would admit defeat before you've even fought? It's unseemly, aye. But because of my training, I've come to know Mila. Come to know the power of resolve, and the difference it makes. Forgive me. I need a moment alone. You changed classes and it still wasn't enough. This isn't the Aldous I know. He's never once backed down from a fight. I don't doubt that you've grown stronger since last we met. But so has Aldous. That's why he challenged you, to put his training to the proof. Yet, by that self-same training, he could see that he was no match for you. I don't know what to say. Well, there's no use pondering things here. Let's return to the guild. Basically no one on Atheris who can change classes as easily or as well as the Warrior of Light. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. All these little level 1 little babies. Aww, little level 1. The baby. Godbird. True. He's an outlier though. That's a nice shield. Aldous hasn't returned. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left Uldar again. It wouldn't be the first time he's disappeared as quickly as he's arrived. Don't blame yourself. The problem is Aldous's, and Aldous's alone. It's up to him to resolve it, however long that may take. At any rate, don't feel compelled to linger on his account. I'm sure you have much demands on your time. Come and visit again when you have the chance. Sorry for taking off like that. I was going to say, if that's the end of the quest, I'm going to be annoyed. Truth be told, I'm ashamed to show my face, but there's something I needed to tell you. After I left, I thought long and hard on your words, on that which you said made you strong. It led me to ask myself, what is it that I wish to protect? And you found your answer? Aye, I did. Fool that I am, it took me a long time, but I finally realised that it was always close by. Kiss her. Aldous? Myla? This is embarrassing for me to say, but that which is dearest to me, that I cannot bear to lose, is the Gladiators Guild. What? The old guildmaster. He was as a father to me, and this place is as a home. No matter where my path may lead, the guild will always welcome me with open arms. I realise that now. Aldous, you... So, if I'm to protect the guild, it means... well, you know. It means I have to be at the guild. So from today, I'm giving up the itinerant life. After all these years coming and going as you please, sending nary a word, you think you can just stay here? You've got a lot of nerve. Why, Myla, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me. Shut your mouth. If you wish to stay, then do as you like. That's what you're good at. Ah, there's the grimace I know and love. There truly is no place like home. She should just give up on him and find someone better. He sucks. But just aside, Melchan, because of you, I've finally realised what's important to me. For that, I give you my thanks. From here on, I'll watch over the guild while I continue honing my skills. Who knows? If I work hard, I might even become the first sword one day. Not on your life. No one would entrust the guild to a selfish bastard such as you. And skills or no, you're starting from the bottom, like the rest. Aye aye, whatever you say. It was good seeing you, my friend. Do come and visit again. From now on, you know where to find me. Think she likes this, to be honest. I feel bad for her then. There was a minute's long cooldown before you could change jobs back in ARR Heavenswood. Oh, that sounded painful. Yeah, I'm glad they removed that. That's the Paladin quest. Bulwark Between Worlds. That's a good title. bet plenty of people who are better at their class than Warrior of Light. But yeah, they don't have the sheer flexibility the Warrior of Light has. Mel-chan, always a pleasure. Whenever you visit, our members train that little bit harder. Funny that. How are you? For our time, our halls were somewhat empty, but with a good portion of our members enlisted to aid the efforts in Garlemald at Her Grace's request. Those who remained were largely engaged with keeping the Tempered appearing from the towers at bay. For a blessing, we were able to keep casualties to a minimum. Proof, if any were needed, of the efficacy of our techniques. As for myself, I understand all too well the importance of constant improvement. With so many talented students, it would be most unbecoming if any were to surpass their guildmaster, so I maintain a strict training regime of my own. I couldn't do any less, what with the bar having been raised so high. Right, Mel-chan? What's a gladiator? Anything different here? Just to be clear, you are Mel-chan. Notice. Still bestriding the world with tales of your adventures, I see. As for me, I've taken well to life in Uldar. Took me long enough, I dare say. Good. Paladin's fun. I finally got the big Requiescat Ender Confiteor. It's good. Just big sword. When Thangrid went from tank stance to rogue, yeah. You can't do that. Alright, that was Paladin. Let's do Monk. Glamour. Fix it. Yeah, I'm glad that swapping classes in combat isn't a thing, because that would break the game pretty hard, I think. From sword to fist, yeah. Who needs swords when I can punch? And then I'll go back to sword for samurai. Monk. Oh yeah, Monk's also here in Uldar. Oh yeah, this jerk. Do I get to punch him yet? Even if it was balanced, don't think it'd be super fun meta to play. And yeah, oh, imagine having class change buttons as part of your rotation. Oh, that would be awful. Hello, jerk. I'm Punch. A Monk's Legacy. A concerned Eric has a request for you. Ah, Mel-chan, excellent timing. I have a request to ask of you. Worry not, it is a simple task that shan't overburden your simple mind. In no small part due to your valour, El Amigo has won free of Imperial tyranny, but something is afoot that gives me cause for concern. Not long ago, a soldier of the Resistance came asking after Widergelt's whereabouts. As you know, the buffoon was once a captain of the Resistance, and he had gathered under him like-minded men and women who burned with an all-consuming hatred for the Empire. While the inquiry may have been completely innocuous, we cannot discount the possibility that there are those who burn with hatred still, who mean to drag Widergelt back on the path of vengeance. Though the Widergelt as we know him now would not lend such talk an ear, he may not be given a choice. Lest it turn ugly, I want you to find your brother Monk and alert him to the dangers. The last time we saw Widergelt was in Alagana. If he isn't there still, the villagers may at least be able to direct you to him. Go quickly, Mel-chan. Alagana. Oh, the map's so big now. Nice. The 3 great continents. It's interesting how they still have stuff under the clouds. Are they like hiding other... Are they hiding what the rest of this continent looks like? Hmm. The tea kettles. Oh, I forgot I can use tea kettles. Oh, I need to use that for a bit. Completely forgot about that. I did the kettle part of the relic quest line, so yeah, that would be cool too. If a group lost a tank or healer, it'd be nice if you could just click a button to be like, hey, can I swap to healer? And if everyone votes yes, and you like swap over and it finds a DPS instead. That would be cool. The whistling when you unsheath them is great. Oh, I didn't know they whistled. Oh, I gotta have that. You're that monk from before. Ah, the way you laid the corpse brigade low was just glorious. I wanted to become strong like you, so I went and joined the monkhood. Never once skipped training, I'm proud to say. Master Widergelt? Last I spoke with him, he mentioned that he was trying to find Theobald. Fellow disappeared while under the healer's care. Someone saw him staggering out of the village in the early hours. Was headed west by the sound of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Press shiny buttons. Wait, aren't you Master Widergelt's master? Master Widergelt's master, sure. Looking for him, you say? He's not here at the moment, but he comes fairly often to train us. Though he's a hard teacher, he inspires hard work. Thanks to his guidance, I was able to earn my cloth. Right, his whereabouts. During his last visit, he said that he was going to Little Alamigo next. If you hurry, he might still be there. Alamigo. Little Alamigo. Ah, yes, I remember you, friend. Is there something you need? Master Widergelt? He's been travelling around Eorzea, spreading the teachings of the monkhood. He comes back to Alagana from time to train our people, but I couldn't rightly say when he'll visit next. Alright. Need to make a quick stop in North Shroud. Get some kettles. Gonna need me some kettles. Just a quick little detour. Hello, Ixali. You need an aetherite out here. That'd be nice. And you sell the kettle, don't you? Dealing kettles. Kettle knuckles. Ultimate kettle. Which one do we want? Oh, we got regular kettle. We got Zenith. Ooh. We got Nexus. It's gotta be that one. Wait, do I already have that in my... Nope, I do not. I have made mistakes, apparently. Great. That's great. Love it. Kettles acquired. Yeah, it would be weird if they actually did try to kill your character, since it's an MMO. I don't know how they would could have that work. You don't have the kettle? You don't have kettles? Kettles. Yeah, once you make a once you finish a complete Zodiac Zodiac weapon, the Realm Reborn relic, there's a side quest to continue on and make a kettle. And you get a kettle you can put in your housing. It's an outdoor furnishing, so I can't put it in my apartment, sadly. Yeah, it's a big shiny kettle, and you also get the monk glamour. Pretty good. Yep, Geralt loves his kettles. Oh, Master Widergelt. I wish I knew what to say at times like this. Oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, it's a grave. Oh. Melchan, I did not expect to see you here. Nod. This grave. Know you who lies here? It is the man who called himself Theobald, my closest brother, Adri. We had brought him to Alagana for healing, but he fled in spite of his wounds. He looked like a hunted man, so do witnesses say. I did not believe that. Adri was not one to flee. He had used the corpse brigade. He knew they would come for him. Rather than wait, he went to them. And now he is gone. I wanted him to live, to stand at my side again. I should have done more. You tried your best to have him see the light, like you did for us. Aye, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Much has happened with you too, sister. That much is plain. Come, let me hear your tale. Which one? Lou Reek, a hunter who found his path. Aren't these the hunter who found his path? That is Lou Reek, isn't it? Lou Reek. So, Lurik chose to sever ties with his kin. A resolve to which I can relate. I too chose my own path, spurned blood in favour of faith. Your part in this tale impresses me also, to do battle in a world flooded with light. Yet again I am reminded of your greatness. Ah, but my apologies. You have travelled far. Is there something you require? A soldier of the Resistance seeks me. What could his purpose be? You don't suppose they're coming after those of Theodoric's line? It seems to me the Resistance would be above such acts, yet I can offer no alternate explanation. Captain, it has been a while, sir. Hello. You. It has been a while indeed, but I am no one's captain. I have long left the Resistance. Forgive me, sir, but old habits. It's hard to regard you as anything save my esteemed captain. But if that is not your preference, Master Widergelt, may I ask you to accompany me to Rauga's Reach? There is a matter we wish to discuss with you. Is that so? Very well then, lead the way. Zensa, Ochaka, please wait here. I will return anon. Mochan, may I ask you to join me? You are well regarded in the Resistance. Your presence would give me heart. Without further ado then, let us be away. Wait, they're going to wait here. It's a long way to Rauga's Reach from here. Alright. See you in a couple months. Please take care of Master Widergelt. Hold the fort, Zensa. Never do anything fun, Zensa. Your thought would be that that you make a new character, but that everything you have gotten on the Warrior of Light. Huh. That could have been interesting. I would have just made my character again, honestly. But that could be interesting. So, sorry, birdie. I was instructed to wait here. What could it be that they wish to discuss? Sorry for keeping you. Please! I'm Lise Hext of the Alamegan Resistance. Thank you for coming all this way. Mochan, don't tell me you know Master Widergelt. Hi. Mochan is a dear comrade. I owe her much and more. Well, that makes it easier then. To get right to the heart of the matter, Master Widergelt, we wish to invite you to rejoin the Resistance. Under the Mad King and then the Garleans, the people of Alamego lived in crippling fear and mutual mistrust. In rebuilding the nation, we want to create a place where folk can live in, can believe in, and support one another. A place where everyone is regarded as a friend. Even those who are kin to the Mad King. We should have reached out to you earlier, I know, but we feared that doing so would incite those who plotted a return to the old rule. It's quite all right, Commander. I know your intent is good and true. However, I cannot rejoin the Resistance. I would serve my nation as a humble monk. This I have sworn to myself. A man named Theodred never existed. There was ever only Widergelt, and he wishes to restore that which was once lost, the teachings of the Fist of Rauga. I see. Then you must do what your heart tells you. Let's try this again. I put this request to Widergelt of the Fist of Rauga. I want you to train the soldiers of the Resistance. Though we've won our freedom, we must be prepared to fight to keep it, and I believe that your techniques would serve us well. I've never trained properly myself, and for what it's worth, I'm very keen to learn. And I should be honoured to teach. Great, we're in your debt. If I might make a request of my own, may I visit the Temple of the Fist? I would pay my respects. Of course, you hardly need my permission for that. Come on, Mel-chan, let's all go together. Being here brings back memories. I remember the high priests, my brother and sister monks. All of them gone now, in fire and smoke. But you survived, like the temple's stout stones, and thanks to your efforts, the faith has begun to rise from the ashes. Not my efforts alone. All I have achieved I owe to many others. Professor Eric, Dezensa and Ochaka, and not least of all, Mel-chan. I couldn't have come this far on my own either. Like you, I had dear comrades to prop me up and push me forward. And I'll never stop forging on. For Alamigo! Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. Fight, fight. Our paths may differ, but our goals are one and the same. There is no more need for words. Yes, fight, fight, fight! Mel-chan, the professor worries for me. Please return to him. Let him know that all is well. Ah, that was cute. That was cool. I did not expect Lise to show up. I'm very glad for it. The Crimson Lotus Cutter. Which one's the Crimson Lotus Cutter? Is that the stance she used? That's cool. Do you know how to get it, or is it a store thing? Ah, you are returned. Were you able to find Widergeld? I see. I'm pleased to hear that his effort to revive the Fist of Rauga proceeds apace. Of course, it will still take considerable time for the faith to take root across the land, but Widergeld is young and determined. The day will come when he realizes his dream. But to think that it was none other than Curtis Hext's daughter that sought him out. A woman who embraces her lineage, and a man who rejects his. Viewed thus, their paths could not be more different. But as they have discovered, their goals are one and the same. Alamigo is stronger for their cooperation. In any case, it appears my concerns were unfounded. My thanks for laying my fears to rest. For a while, though, I believe I will observe these two souls in their future endeavours. After all, I am nothing if not observant. He actually said thank you. Nice. Bulletproof. The Transcendent. Cool. Look at all these achievements. Oh my god. So many. That's the last one. Samurai. Sam I am. For all my pursuit of creation's mysteries, for all my research into myriad phenomenon, I could provide nary an explanation for the final days. It seems this scholar still has much and more to learn. The fate of the man named Ardri. As you know, following his defeat, Ardri, or Theobald, his assumed role, was given to the care of the village healer. Alas, he vanished without a trace nary a day later. In all likelihood, he feared reprisal from the Corpse Brigade, with whom he had entered into an unlikely and uneasy alliance. According to the Resistance, one of the Griffin's doubles approached the brigade members with an eye to recruit them to his cause. Fair to say that the double was Ardri. As the Mad King's favoured tool of terror, however, the brigade was feared and loathed by the masses. Its members knew that there would be no place for them in New Alamigo. Ardri exploited this fact, winning them over with the promise of reinstatement, in return for helping him ascend his throne. Whether or not they believed him the rightful heir was immaterial. It was an opportunity to return to power, and they took it. Of course, Ardri's plot came undone, and the Corpse Brigade fell with their employer to even deeper depths. Suffice it to say they are not well pleased, and their displeasure will find Ardri first of all. This he anticipated, and thus he fled. Now, at about the same juncture Ardri vanished, a contingent of brigade members were sighted striking out of their hideout in the direction of Girabania. That is all I know. And perhaps all that I wish to know. Yeah... That did not have a happy ending, that part. Yes, yeah, I did the dancer one. Really interesting in retrospect. Now that we've done Endwalker. Negative emotions, yeah. Really cool. I want to go and rewatch it, actually. Kettles. And finally is Samurai. Fix the glam. It is a cash shop one? Ah, okay. I have to look out for it next time there's a sale. You really like the Transcendent as a title? It is really cool, honestly. That's a good title. I am Samurai. Alright, where's this one? Ah, it's probably over in Kagane. Yeah, I haven't really cleared out these side quests yet. There it is, though. At the barracks. Hello. The Legend of Musasai. Aww. Makoto appears to be preparing for a journey. No-chan, how good of you to pay me a visit, and now of all times. You see, I'm about to depart for Eorzea to visit Master Musasai's grave, to tell him of our victory over Ugetsu. That you should come to me at this juncture is most fortuitous. Would you do me the honour of accompanying me on this journey? Thank you, my friend. And lest you wonder, I've not forgotten about Momozigo. I would call on him as well. Upon arriving, let us first go to the quicksand. I just came from Aldar. I need to get more Aetheryte tickets. Kitty. Can I buy things from this hunt vendor, or do I have to go to my own company? Rude. I want to buy stuff. Fine. I have the money? True. Some of those emotes are kind of a lot for what they are, though. Let's go say hi to this guy first. Oh, they're not here. They disappeared. Oh, I thought you were talking about the real shop. Sorry, you meant the Aetheryte tickets. Yeah, it feels really good using the tickets. And I think last time I bought them with allied seals, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else I was using allied seals on. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some of those, so. I'm afraid Momozigo isn't here. According to the folk here, he is in the midst of preparing for another spectacle. Though I'm curious as to what he has in store, we shouldn't keep Master Musasai waiting. Let us go to his grave first. The place was the Silver Bazaar, if I recall correctly. Come, let us be on our way. With Centurion seals too. What was Centurion seals? Oh, they're that one? Ah, yep. I think I'm still collecting pets with Centurio seals. I can probably buy one of those pets though. I've got 1,300. Nuts. I need more nuts. Nuts. Have a break for Kit Kat. Guild hests. No, I've not done many guild hests. Dragoon Age. Samurai. These are probably golden mean. Oh, that's probably crystalline mean stuff. I haven't touched that yet. And this is probably roll quest from Endwalker. Got all these achievements to still get. Yummy. Yes, the latency's so much better. Oh, it's so much better. I was playing my ult on Diablos, and I forgot how bad the game feels with high ping. It was painful. Yeah, it feels tremendously better. It's an enormous difference. The town is much livelier than I recall, and there are folk attired as samurai besides. Curious. But come, Master Musosai awaits. Samurai-esque Lalafell. Master Musosai is great and all, but I'm rather partial to his pupil. I'd love to meet her one day. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Okay. Familiar maiden. Are you involved in this? Begging your pardon, but aren't you the samurai who was with Master Musosai? You and him saved me from that vile moneylender. Thanks to you, I could go and nurse Dar back to health. When I heard that Master Musosai had passed away, I came to pay my respects. May Thal rest his soul. Aww. You? You may not remember me, but my name is Honfrain. We met but briefly when you found me despairing of life under my ruthless father. After that day, I left Ishgard behind and took to wandering the realm. Soon after arriving in Uldar, I learned Master Musosai had passed away. Though I did not learn his name until later, his words saved me. The least I can do is to offer my prayers in return. Oh, this is sweet. Who else is new? Welcome to the Silver Bazaar. Might I interest you in our specialty? Musosai dumplings? Or perhaps a set of authentic samurai attire, imported directly from the Far East? You don't have a clue, do you? Take yourself to the quicksand and listen to the tale. The legend of Musosai. We'll see if you aren't clamouring for my wares then. You have a friend in the Philippines who's still playing on NA servers. Still wondering when she'll lose it and move over. Yeah, having to say goodbye to everyone sucks so much. Aww. We did it, Master Musosai. With Melchan standing with us, we defeated Ugetsu and put an end to his madness. And your teachings, your legacy, they live on in the Sekisegumi, so please rest easy. "'Tis done. Thank you for accompanying me." "I won't stand for this mummery." "That sounds like trouble. Let us go and see what is afoot." "Dressing like a samurai don't make you one. You bastards sully Master Musosai's memory." Oh. Those balls! It's you! Oh. That man knows you and Master Musosai both. I would find out who he is. Running around in the rain. Where'd he go? We have him, Melchan. Forgive me. I've learned my lesson. Since you trounced me on the ship, I've mended my ways. Have you, though? With that false samurai. Ostergrain. I guess that's your name? Ostergrain? I'm Ostergrain, the bodyguard to a serial killer who thought he could take you on. But I've stopped selling my sword to crooks. I lead an honest life now, selling toad oil. It seems to me the evil in this man has been excised. You have naught to fear from Melchan. Please be at ease, and tell us the cause of your earlier outburst. You see, after I saw what a true samurai could do, I knew I wanted to become one too. So I sought Master Musasai out, hoping he'd take me on as a pupil. Only to learn he'd already passed away. Since then, I've been visiting his grave every day in order to get inspiration. Recently, though, someone's been telling the tale of Master Musasai's quest to right wrongs at the quicksand. On account of that, people started dressing up like samurai and flocking to his grave like it's some goddamn spectacle. But they're false, the whole lot of them. Falser than I ever was. I had the honour of knowing Master Musasai, and the Master Musasai I knew would be glad if his tale inspired others to follow in his footsteps. And though he was a solitary man, he did not spurn the company of others. I don't believe he would mind the crowds. Really? Well, I suppose you'd know better than me. Ah, but of course. Might be as Master Musasai is gone, but you were his pupil. I beg you, teach me how to be a true samurai like you. Don't have the time. ... I don't know what to say, I'm speechless. Melchan has much demands on her time, and is not in a position to take on pupils. But if you are determined to learn, I invite you to come to Kugane. I can introduce you to schools of swordsmanship. You mean I can train in the Far East, where it all began? I'd love nothing more. It'd be a dream come true. Very well. A long journey is better with company. Let us return to Kugane together. Though I wonder, this someone who has been telling the tale of Master Musasai's quest, it seems to me it could only be one person. It would be a shame to have come all this way and not see our friend. Let us try visiting the quicksand again. A samurai cowboy with... Yeah, the hat looks so weird. Weird hat. This sounds like the start to an anime series. It does. It shames me to say I don't actually know much about Master Musasai. I'd be interested in hearing this tale myself. You didn't listen to the tale yourself, you dingus. Can I say hi to... No, he's not here yet. As I had suspected, Momozigo is indeed our storyteller, and as luck would have it, he's about to begin another session. God, he stands out in that costume. Are you certain about that hat? Gather ye around, one and all, and listen to my tale. A tale that began with an unlikely meeting between a young adventurer and an elderly samurai hailing from the far east. Known as Musasai, the samurai took on challenges upon the blood sands. Many answered his call, but none had an answer to his transcendent swordsmanship. For a time, it seemed that he would go undefeated. But there came one unassuming adventurer. Wielding the katana, a foreign weapon she had theretofore never held, she fought with heart and skill to claim victory. That sounds like a cool person. Who was that? After journeying the realm over, vanquishing evil together, never could the adventurer have imagined that, for her final test, she must vanquish Musasai himself. Left with no recourse, she drew her katana and faced her friend and master. A grueling battle unfolded, with neither side yielding a single ilm. The adventurer brought her all to bear, but she was matched at every turn by Musasai, who unleashed technique after deadly technique, betraying no signs of the illness that ravaged his body. But at the end of a contest of equals, it was the younger samurai who dealt the final blow to emerge the victor. Her master had trained her well. As he lay battered and bloodied on the snow, Musasai demanded that his pupil finish it. Shutting her eyes tight, the adventurer raised her katana. Whoosh! The blade traced a vicious arc. And cleaved empty air. The adventurer had excised the evil in Musasai, as Musasai himself had done for those who could yet be redeemed. So it was that the elderly samurai found peace in his final moment. It is said that his soul now rests atop the cliff by the Silver Bazaar, where he gazes out at the setting sun. And somewhere out there, the young adventurer continues her noble master's legacy, fighting for justice and vanquishing evil wheresoever it should exist. So ends my tale, The Legend of Musasai. Thank you all for your kind attention. Aw, this is cute. Hi. The automatic level 50 boost did help her, of course, but otherwise it was a totally fair fight. So did the augmented ironwork set. You know, it's harder to do this with you lot in the audience, but it's good to see you all, even Mr. Fake Samurai. You're doubtless wondering how I fell into my new calling. Well, during my trip to Kugane, I had the chance to hear a storyteller at the Mujikoza. I knew right away that this is what I wanted to do, what my gift of the gab was meant for. That was a masterful and heartfelt retelling. I pray that you will continue to share the tale of Master Musasai with all the world. You can depend on it, though of course, if I'm to be a storyteller worth my salt, I'll need some variety in my repertoire. Mochan, you're still out there doing your adventuring, aren't you? Don't you have any new tales to share that could make for a good yarn? Well, let me tell you about a man named Emmett Selk. Or I could tell you about the struggle to save the first, or the hunt for Andrea. The struggle to save the first. The time I killed despair. By the 12, your quest to right wrongs took you across the rift and to another world. Truth really is stranger than fiction. My thanks, Mochan. This will be a splendid addition to my tales. I'm afraid it is time we sort our ship. Brief though it was, I'm glad for our reunion. I'm going to train hard in Hingashi, and I'm going to come back a real samurai. Just you watch. If your travels should bring you to Kugane again, please come and seek me out at the barracks. Till next time. To think that pretender would have a change of heart and try to become a true samurai. The old man will be pleased. It goes to show, Musasai's legacy truly lives on in you, Mochan, and it takes root even in the hearts of those you've sliced up. So keep fighting the good fight, my friend, and remember to visit me from time to time to share more of your tales. Aww. Aww. That was a really nice one. I really liked that one. God, the 50 through 60 Samurai Quest was so good. This was a beautiful epilogue to those. Sam I am. Samurai in a strange land. Ah, Mochan. I'm pleased to say my sessions of the Legend of Musasai are as popular as ever. A toast to the old man, who helps make me rich even in death. But what of yourself, my friend? Embarked on any exciting adventures of late? Remember, if you have any new tales to share, I'm all ears. Sorry, I have an exclusivity deal with the Wandering Minstrel. we can't have two people taking my stories. The Dr. Seuss reference. Aside from that, though, oh my god, look at the cute little dragoon, it's so small! Lalafell dragoons are hilarious. Oh, it's gone. Tiny dragoon. Little dragoon baby. Mochan, you honour us with your visit. Pray stay as long as you like, and take your ease. How are you? Master Hancock has informed us of your quest. To think that you travel to the farthest reaches of existence. Incredible does not begin to describe it. As for news of my own, Momozigo visited Kugane again recently, and performed the Legend of Musasai at the Mujikoza to a standing ovation. This was but one stop on our friend's journey. Through entertainment, he wanted to spread cheer in a world plunged into turmoil, and thus took to the road. Taking inspiration from his efforts, we Sekisei will continue striving to do our duty, righting one wrong at a time, that we might sow the seeds of more tales to come. What's a samurai? Seems like there's a lot of people who have updated dialogue now from Endwalker. Oh, I should go talk to Stefanivian. Because he came with us to... he was in the Ilsabard contingent. The Wandering Minstrel pays me in further suffering. What do you have to offer? I was forged in the tales of the minstrel. Stefanivian, you dork. How are you? The streets are abuzz with talk of our exploits in Garlemald. So much so that Joy and Hilda have had barely a moment's rest between dealing with all the new recruits. I may have been the one to lay the foundations of this guild, but its future is in the hands of my young proteges. For my part, I must set my sights ever higher, and dare to dream of yet greater achievements. As for the exact nature of said plans, they still require a little fine-tuning ere I speak of them further, but rest assured they will be grand indeed. Ooh, what's he got planned? Designing a basic cerulean heater is relatively simple, but finding a way to make it run on as little fuel as possible, therein lies the rub. I and the other technologically inclined members of our contingent put our heads together, and after much heated discussion, pray excuse the pun, we finally arrived at a solution. We may all have wildly differing methods and ideologies, but when all is said and done, the end result is all that matters. Aww. He's got stuff planned. That's cool. Let's go talk to Hilda. And then I'll probably finish up the stream. Feels good to get these quests finally done. And New Game Plus, this is all filled in now. Until they add the Endwalker role quests. Nice. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, still talking about the firmament. Lucia's told us everything. Not satisfied with saving the realm, you went and saved the whole bleeding world. We're right proud to call you one of ours. Oh, and you'll be pleased to hear we're getting shiny medals. Recognition for keeping the peace at home and supporting the expedition abroad. It's no more than we machinists deserve, to be sure, but it's gratifying to have made it official nonetheless. We've put in the hard yards to get where we are, but were it not for you and yours, we might never have taken the steps. For that, you have our thanks, Melchan. Aww. Oh, welcome. I'll see if Lucia's back in the Knights Convocation? Congregation? Whatever the hell. Whatever it's called. The Night Place. She's still over in Garlemald. Alright, I think we're done. That was good. Those dungeons are great. Gonna do the expert roulette. Get more tomestones. Gear up. And once I'm geared up, I can do the raid. Yeah, so next stream I will do probably some role quests. Or I can finally do Blue Mage. I've been putting that off for a while, but I should probably actually show the Blue Mage story, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe I'll do Blue Mage next time. I still need some time anyway to level these classes. Yeah, let's do Blue Mage next time. I like the Blue Mage characters. Most of them, anyway. Yeah, thank you for watching. Who can I raid? Oh, Sakura's doing an April Fool's rando in Link to the Past. This sounds like fun. I'm gonna raid Sakura, Tsubasa. Yeah, next time we'll check out some Blue Mage. So, thank you all very much for watching. And I shall see you next time. See ya.